Okay, this is December 19, Monday, and we are in BBA section A. And in the previous class, which essay were we discussing? Can you tell me which essay we were discussing in the previous class? Computers and pursuit of happiness. So somebody made a presentation on that? No? Which section or which paragraph we were discussing? Which section or which paragraph? We have completed. We completed, right? So at the end he says that technology means little before the human beings. Okay, now we'll move to, did we discuss opposing view? Yes. So in opposing view, Win F. Martin begins by saying that Gallander misses the key points, and then he says that yes, we need food, shelter and clothing, but the way we get them is changing because of technology. And then in paragraph 3 he says that technology helps us to spread democratic ideas and values around the world. In paragraph 3 he says that technology can help us participate in government. In paragraph 4 he says that technology can help us spread education, and education can help us gain economic independency, and economic independency brings freedom. Therefore technology ultimately brings freedom. And so we see that David Gallander has somewhat negative view about the technology of internet, whereas Win F. Martin shows that internet technology can be used for the good of our society. This was what we did in the previous class. Now we move to the next essay on page number 149. We have got mail. Did we read it last time? No? Okay. This essay, we have got mail. Which year was it published? Can you see the first italicized paragraph and tell me quickly? 1999. In which magazine was it published? Newsweek. Okay. Who is the author of this essay? Andrew Leonard. What does he do? He is a freelance writer. Okay. Besides being a freelance writer, what else does he do? He is a technology correspondent for online magazine Salon.com. Okay. So what does he explore in this essay, as the introductory paragraph tells us? What does he explore? Can you quickly have a look and tell me, what does Leonard explore in this essay? Positive and negative effects of email and other relatively new forms of online communication, especially the ways in which people interact with each other. As this was written almost 23 years before, we did not have social media back then. So this essay doesn't talk about social media like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, right? Email back then was a very new thing, right? So quickly read paragraph 1, then I'll talk about that. Quickly. Silent read paragraph 1. Okay, in the opening paragraph, He says that last week he got 1,218 emails, right, and that were not read. And he uses one word there, wired worth. This is how we measure our wired worth in the late 1990s. If you are not overwhelmed by email, you must be doing something wrong. Do you realize how these days we are living in the virtual world, right? We are not living the real world. So if we have thousands of friends on our Facebook, we are proud. If we have thousands of followers on our TikTok account, we are proud of it. If we have thousands of followers in YouTube, we are proud. We may not have 10 people around us in reality. We may not have 10 people with us when we need a friend, but we are happy when we have more people connected to us online media, right? So is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Is it good to have virtual friends or is it good to have real friends? Should we have more real friends or more virtual friends? Real friends. Do you see the tendency here? We don't have more real friends today. We feel lonely. We feel lonely, really. But we have a lot of virtual friends whom we might not know, who never come to us to help us when we need them. Right? Read second paragraph. Read second paragraph. Read the second paragraph. So what does it do in the second paragraph? The writer points out something negative about email, right? Email can be a problem. What does it do that is a problem? How email can be a problem? It might सोद्धा उत्तर दिँदैन डिसपोइन्ट हुन्छ कि म सोधिरहेको छु नि त के सोधेँ मैले पढेँ भर्खरै के सोधेँ देयर इज अ प्रब्लम राइट पढाएर बुझायो होला नि व्हाट इज दैट प्रब्लम बोल न email wastes your time because you might get a lot of spam mail and junk mail and you have to spend a lot of time dealing with that, deleting them, right? हिजो अस्ति एकजनाको फ्रेन्ड रिक्वेस्ट आयो मलाई फेसबुक प्रोफाइल लक छ एकजना वुमनको फोटो छ अनि मलाई चासो लाग्दा तपाईँ को भनेर सोधेँ उत्तर आउँदैन अनि किन यसरी पठाएको फेक मान्छे हो भनेर सोधेँ यसो फेक काम गर्ने भने अनि त्यहाँबाट मैले कल गरेँ अडियो कल गरेँ पहिला गाली गरेँ यस्तो काम गर्दै हिँड्ने भयो त्यहाँबाट अडियो कल गरेँ कल रिसिभ भएन अनि फेरि लेखेँ यस्तो यस्तो गर्ने मान्छे हो तपाईँ भनेर लेखेँ राति 11:15 बजे पूछिए आप क्या जानना चाहते हैं भन्ने आउँछ त्यसको बाबुको खप्पर अब केही सोध्नु पर्छ केही थाहा भयो कस्तो मान्छे भन्ने कुरा जो मान्छे राति 11:15 बजे चिन्दै नचिन्ने मान्छेसँग पूछिए आप क्या जानना चाहते हैं भन्ने आउँछ अब केही बुझ्नु बाँकी रह्यो त उसले के गरिदियो त मेरो 2 दिनको इनर्जी खर्च गराइदियो अब मैले त्यो सरासर इग्नोर गराए पनि हुन्थ्यो तर ह्युमन विकनेस के हो कि हामी पर्फेक्ट होइनौँ हामी यस्ता कुरामा फस्छौँ हामी यस्ता कुरामा लाग्छौँ हामी यस्ता कुरामा लाग्दा दुःख पनि पाउँछौँ त्यो ह्युमन नेचर हो तिमीले भनौँ न दिवाकर छ अन्त टिचर हो आइडियल मान्छे हस्याली राति 12 बजे कुरा गर्ने म टिचर मात्र होइन म ह्युमन बिइङ पनि हो के हो र ममा ती सबै विकनेस छन् जो अरू अर्डिनरी मान्छेमा हुन्छ राइट तो मैले के कुरा गरेँ? How electronic media can create a problem. And I got an example from my personal life. हिजो भएको घटना तुमले सुनाए, राइट? अनि मैले चाहिँ पुरा 4 पेजको स्टोरी लेखेर पठाइदिनु छ, ल पढ न, तेरो पनि टाइम किल हुनुपर्छ भने। तर मेरो पनि टाइम किल भयो नि त, त्यत्रो पनि टाइप गर्नु पर्यो, राइट? त्यो बेला मैले पढ भन्न सक्थेँ नि, राइट? फ्यामिलीसँग कुरा गर्न सक्थेँ नि। So what does he say? Email is bad because it wastes your time. मैले के इक्जाम्पल दिएँ? Social media is bad because it wastes your time. त्यो फेक आइडी वाला मान्छेसँग मैले जुन इनर्जी खर्च गरेँ, त्यो मैले पढेर बसेर मलाई कति नलेज हुन्थ्यो मलाई? हुन्थ्यो नि नलेज, हुन्थेन? त मैले मूर्ख काम गरेँ, राइट? म गौतम बुद्ध होइन, म गौतम बुद्ध। I have all the weaknesses that one can have. तिमीले के सिकाए? Example किन दिए? You should be careful. Read the 3rd paragraph. Read the 3rd paragraph. Okay, so in the 3rd paragraph, is he telling a negative thing about email or positive? Positive. Positive. He says that out of 1000 mails, only 7 mails were useful. But these 7 mails were very useful because I came to know about my friends and many people. So, in paragraph 2 he says, email sucks. And paragraph 3 says, email rocks. Read paragraph 4. Read paragraph 4. Okay, so he begins by saying email can't live with it, can't live without it. And he says that everyone uses email, right? Artists, advertisers, freedom fighters, lovers, enemies. So email is convenient because it saves time, brings us closer to one another, helps us manage our ever more complex lives. You can save time by sending mail rather than visiting people. You can write book using email by collaborating with somebody in another country. You can run a campaign for your cause. You can commit crime using email, as I was giving example yesterday. Yesterday's example. But email is also inconvenient. How? It wastes our time. It isolates us in front of our computers. When we are busy on social media, we don't have our mother, father, children, brother, sister. We are isolated, right? It brings complexity in our life. Look, I gave example of the fake ID yesterday. How she wasted my time, right? How she made me worry. Now I might feel insecure. Right? Then email is just latest chapter in evolving human communication. So look, a snooping husband might discover his wife's affair by reading her private email. You can replace email for social media and read this essay by replacing the word social media, Facebook for email, and it is very so true, right? Okay, read para 5. Silently read para 5. Beautiful. Keep it on. Keep it on. No problem. Keep the music on and keep reading. Okay. He ends the para by saying that email is both the catalyst and the instrument of that change. And then what does he say? Email is something very different. It captures essence of our life at the close of the 20th century, right? And then he says that on one side, email makes our life fast. But at the same time, email also helps us to cope up with the fast pace of life. Right? Okay. Read the next para, number 6. Read para 6. Okay, so he says that today, I mean in 1999, email is number 1 killer app on internet, and it has got 225 million. It's old data. If you see today, we must have billions, right? We must have billions of people using social media today. Read next paragraph 7. Read para 7. So here we read about the birth and development of email technology, right? And we read about the predecessor of email, ARPANET, which was built in 1968. Why was ARPANET built? To enable computing centers to share resources, right? And then from ARPANET we have SendMail. We have SendMail. And who developed SendMail? Eric Alden, I guess. Who was Eric Alden? Chief Technical Officer. Where? At SendMail Inc. And then he was the author of the program SendMail, right? And he made this SendMail. Why? To help scientists to use the internet to share their ideas, right? And something which was in the beginning created for local use by some people, very soon spread and became a global phenomenon, right? Read paragraph 8. Read paragraph 8. So in paragraph 9, the author gives a personal example how email can help people, right? And then he says that when his first child was born in 1994, then email was helpful because he could stay home and take care of the family and yet keep working from a distance, right? So email can make your life easier this way. Read para 9. Read para 9. So here in para 9 we read how online communication offers new possibilities for transcending physical limitation. The writer's mother's brother had Parkinson. He could not write letters. So what they did? They bought a computer for him. They opened an online account, email account. Now he could peck with the fingers some words as message and they could talk. Another example how technology can help make our life easier. Read para 10. Read para 10. So in para 10 we read how the technology of email can work as a lubricant. If you are shy and have difficult time saying I love you to someone, you can just drop a mail to them. And even if they are angry at home. If you say I love you on the face, they might slap you. Right? You may propose someone using media. You may just love react in their story today and they will understand your message. But they won't be slapping you. But if you love react on the face at the corridor, they might take you to the police station. So email helps you open your romantic relations and go and find a love affair or find a partner, right? We have Tinder today, we have dating websites today, we have matrimonial.com today, we have lots of online services which help you find a partner, right? And back in 1991, then 1999, he says that email was the new thing that will help us find a partner. Read para 11. Read para 11. So here he says that email flattens hierarchies. You are in a meeting, your boss says something, and you want to make a comment, but you are hesitant. What will boss think if I make a comment in public? You go home, and then you write an email to boss and pass the comment, right? So you can easily communicate even with the boss indirectly through email, whereas you may not be able to communicate openly with your boss in a meeting openly, right? So email flattens hierarchies. Read para 12. So what do you see? Some people might misuse email. How? There is a dark side. Because you can say anything and nobody is going to slap you on the face. So you tend to do the wrong things on email. Right? For example, you might get advertisement pornography. Oh, here is a hot teen action. Will you subscribe to the pornography channel? Oh God. You don't want it, but it comes. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Right? I'll give you an example how people might abuse you on email or how they abuse you on social media. Right? Okay, read para 30. Read para 30. So in para 13, the writer talks about some sort of contradiction in online communication. Contradiction. For example, online communication might encourage us to write a lot because we don't worry, we don't think before we write so quickly, we write informally, we pass messages online communication. So do you realize in social media how you people take a mobile phone and how you type so fast, right? And keep passing. So we are writing a lot these days. We are writing a lot. We are reading a lot. We are speaking a lot. But again, we are writing useless words. We are writing useless words. So it has contradiction, right? Read para 14. Read para 14. So here we read how people use language differently on email. This is very true about social media. We don't have much time, so what we do? We use abbreviations, right? For example, what is that? IMHO, in my humble opinion, ROTFLMO, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. Right? Okay, read para 15. Read 15. Read 15. So what does it say? In para 15 it says that email is fragile. Your email account might get hacked. You may accidentally delete a message. Right? So email is fragile. Better you write in a hard copy paper. So you can save it, right? Okay, read para 16. Read para 16. So in para 16 he says that a platform like email can help us collaborate with other people and work together even across countries and continents. You are living in Nepal, you are a software developer, you can work with another software developer around the world as you play PUBG, right, for example. So email can help us collaborate. Read para 70. Read para 70. Because of online communication, we are forgetting what is work, what is play. Because we are connected day and night across time zones. Right? Read 18. Read para 18. So in paragraph 18, he gives a personal example how he went on a holiday and he was away from the city and his workplace, but using email and internet, he could still keep working. He could communicate with other people. Read paragraph 19. Read para 19. So he says email not just collapses distance, it demolishes all boundaries. The Facebook थिएर पो राति 12 बजे चाहिँ कोले मलाई पूछिए आप क्या जानना चाहते हैं भन्दै आउँछ हो कि आउँछ थाहा छैन को हो त्यो नभए दुवै हैन कि थर्ड जेन्डर पो हो कि के थाहा नि हाउ डु यु नो फेसबुकको को भएर हैन स्टार्टिङ एउटा फोटो छ के अरे प्रोफाइल लक छ के हेर्न मिल्दैन पूछिए क्या जाने त्यही मिडिया नभएर फोन गर्नुपर्ने भए त अलि गाह्रो लाग्थ्यो नि उसलाई फोन गरेर बोल्नु पऱ्यो नि त राइट कति फरक हुन्छ के भन्यो यसले इट डजन्ट ओन्ली कोल्याप्स डिस्टेन्स इट डेमोलिसेस अल बाउन्ड्रिज अफ शर्म एन्ड देयर इज बेशर्मी right? So take a pen and copy. Okay. Take a pen and copy quickly. Chitto. Take the pen and write super fast whatever you remember from this chapter. Write super fast. Super fast. Without any worry of grammar, spelling, nothing. जति छिटो सक्नुहुन्छ हामीले 18 पैरा पढ्यो के दिमागमा आउँछ सबै लेख्नुस् इङ्ग्लिसमा राइट सुपर फास्ट ट्राई टु समराइज दिस एसे क्विकली सुपर फास्ट Write as fast as you can. Keep writing. Keep writing as fast as you can. Write as fast as you can. Whatever you remember. Try to summarize what you read earlier. तिमी मोबाइल चलाएर बसिरहेको थियौ हो
छैन फोटो खिचेछु फोटो खिचेछु के
ए फोटो खिचेको छ ल ठिकै छ तिम्रो हातले लेख्न मिल्दैन हो ठिकै छ इट्स अल राइट इट्स अल राइट किप राइटिङ चुपचाप लेखिरहनु जे आउँछ लेख्नुहोस् अघि पढेको Write as fast as you can. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, nothing, just write. सक्केसम्म बढी लेख्नुहोस् So we are stopping here today. घरमा के गर्नुहोस् भने एउटा कुनै सोशल मिडिया लिनुहोस् फेसबुक इन्स्टा युट्युब केही तपाईँले चाहिँ मनपर्छ तपाईँलाई सबभन्दा मनपर्ने सोशल मिडिया लिनुहोस् प्लेटफर्म र त्यसको बारेमा 15 प्याराग्राफको डिटेल एसे बनाउनुहोस् ए मोडलमा 15 प्याराग्राफ 18 गरेर पनि ठ्याक्कै एक्ज्याक्टली हरेक प्यारामा यसले जे गरिरहेको छ नि इमेलबाट त्यही कुरा लेख्नुहोस् यसोको नगर एक्ज्याक्टली कपी गर्ने यो एसेमा प्यारा टु प्यारा इमेलबाट जे भनिरहेछ नि तपाईँले चुज गरेको मिडियाबाट त्यही कुरा भन्नुहोस् कि एक्ज्याक्टली त अरू कुरा भन्नुहुन्छ तपाईँले त अब युट्युब चुज गर्नु होला अर्कै कुरा आउँछ नि त फेसबुक चुज अर्कै कुरा आउँछ नि त स्पोटिफाई होला अर्कै कुरा आउँछ नि त राइट तपाईँले यसको नकल गर्नुहुन्छ कि अब यु विल कपी दिस एसे एन्ड यु विल क्रिएट अनदर एसे अन योर फेभरेट सोसल मिडिया प्लेटफर्म जहाँ तपाईँले के गर्नुहुन्छ तपाईँले चुज गरेको प्लेटफर्मको बारेमा पोजिटिभ र नेगेटिभ दुवै लेख्नुहुन्छ राइट यसलाई नकल गर्ने यसै कपी गर्ने कि ओके थ्याङ्क यू